Buenos días, clase. O buenas tardes. ¿Quién me falta? Todos. Hey, happy Memorial Day weekend. We made it almost to the end now. This is the next to last game plan before we wrap up this crazy school year. Taking a look at this week, your projects are due by 8 a.m. this Tuesday. So members of Procrastinators Anonymous, that probably just help awaken the panic monster in you. So please make sure you are on this, you are getting this done and getting it turned in. This project was assigned on the second day of school, and we have been watching samples and discussing this project the entire school year. Those of you that joined me the second semester, I have made a point to address the end of year project at least twice a week and show samples. So even if you join me later, you have had exposure to what I'm looking for and what the project entails. Good job to those of you that were on this and turned it in back in January, February, and March. Isn't it a relief? You've got it off your plate. All right. We will be looking at the rubric in just a moment on my website. Once again, where to find it. So why the hard deadline? Two reasons. The first being that had we been in school, you would have needed to turn it in before that first class anyway to get it onto my device for class. Number two, and more importantly, because of this current situation, there are students who are trying to decide if they want a letter grade or if they simply want credit for my class. That form is due on Wednesday. So therefore, I need to get through all the projects. I have 173 students, and I need to make sure I get through all the projects and get the grades posted so that students can make a decision as to whether getting a grade or just credit, because some people really are on that edge between A and B and C. So please get those projects turned in by 8 a.m. I'm closing the window at that point and grading what I have. All right. Spanish 2 for this week. You're going to continue on and watch episode 2 of the extra series. And there is a worksheet for you as well. This week you will have no vocabulary check-in. And then Spanish 3, you have the extra episode for number 4. And again, there's a worksheet, but no vocab check-in this week. Summer review. I'm going to show you on my website where you can find a little extra help, some review, and do remember that the last day of school is June 3rd. So my website's taken on a little bit of a change because it's converting back over to what it was before COVID-19 hit. So you're going to see a couple things kind of go away as it becomes more of a support site. All right, so let's go over to the website now. Okay, clase. So here we go. Here's the Clyne Spanish website. So changed our look a little bit, going back to what it originally was intended to do, which was support. If you scroll down on the web page, on my home page, I've made quick links here for Spanish 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if you'd like to jump to those pages, I tried to make it easier, especially for those of you that are using the iPad. I noticed the drop-down menu was a little bit more challenging. So by giving you the quick links, hopefully that helps you connect easier. All right, a reminder, my Quizlet is still available to help you with vocabulary acquisition, help you also with remembering it. Parents, this is a great thing for you to use too. It's flashcards. It will help increase your vocabulary as well. If you want to just have fun with Spanish, I don't know, parents, way back when, if you remember Mad Libs, this program is free, and it's Spanish Mad Libs, can be fun to work with your nouns and verbs. This is one of my favorite resources. It's the complete book. So I would suggest downloading it, putting it on your computer or your device. It has every single verb concept you can encounter, as well as answer keys. So those of you looking to go on in Spanish or wanting to review before the next year, strong recommend. I also have more practice workbooks on this quick link. It will take you to a book that is specific for the subjunctive tense, the 3 forms of it. Also, it will talk about the imperatives, the mandados, the commands. And then I also have a workbook to help you practice just simple verb conjugation. So that's there for you. Here is a link for free work readers in Spanish. So those of you that maybe have younger siblings or don't mind looking at, Goldilocks and the Three Bears or simple stories, here they are with Spanish, and they are bilingual. So I hope you can make use of that. Again, these are all free resources. Just click on my website. Okay, back to the handy dandy end of year project. If you wanted to see the original rubric, that's there for you to see. What you are submitting to me is here. Your end of year project form is replacing the hard copy rubric you were going to be turning in to me. So make sure you get that submitted to me. Also, homework passes needed to be verified before I started grading the project, so I know what I'm working with as far as how much work you put towards your project versus how many homework passes are you hoping to balance off your work effort. If you forgot to turn in your homework passes last week, I asked for them all last week. You may take a picture of them cut in half, line them up, take a picture, and send that to me by 8 a.m. on Tuesday. So I need that by 8 a.m. on Tuesday. All right, if you're turning in your project, go to My Google Classroom. There's the link, and there's the code should it give you any trouble to get into my classroom. Please submit your work there. That's one place I'm going to look for everything versus digging through my emails. Unless you had a problem submitting to my Google Classroom, please, 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 put it there. If you had a problem, email me. There is a student that did email me the lyrics. For whatever reason, the Google Classroom wasn't letting him into the site. So therefore, I received his lyrics via email, but he communicated that to me. All right. So right now you need to know all final submissions are here, not in my email. All right. Again, I'm under the gun. Got to get things graded so people can get those forms turned in on Wednesday. I can't be searching everywhere for where you may have chosen to submit work. All right. Again, I have 173 students, and I need things to please, please go to one location to simplify finding people's work. All right. For the summer, let's take a look at what we have for the summer. All right, classes, so for the summer, you still will have this link available to you with the YouTube videos. What that's going to give you is level 1, level 2, and level 3 videos. And hopefully this summer I will add the other elements of what we do in Spanish 2 as well as what we do in 3. So clicking on any of these links should get you to my YouTube page with explanations. I will continue to put links, if you need them. Again, this is last week's stuff. I'll have this week's stuff there. All right, classwork and practice. So again, this page is starting to revert back to its original intention of support. So I still have a link there for the workbooks and keys. This page will pretty much not have much on it once we're done with COVID. I will update these links, and don't forget your schedule here for this week. So if you're looking for more, I want to point out the fact that I have the Spanish extra episodes available to you. Again, Spanish 1, 2, 3, and 4, which you could link from the home page. All my class notes and handouts resources by topics, practice workbooks, more Spanish fun. So things having to do with music, with learning Spanish. You have a lot of resources available to you on this site. So if you need Spanish help, by all means, access that. Of course, you can still email me. During the summer, I will be doing extended school year this year, so I will be working still through the summer. So if you have questions, those of you taking SBCC classes, by all means, I'm still here to help you. Use the site to help support you with your SBCC class, but feel free to also email me if you need some help. I can also do one-on-one Zoom. If you need some help with your SBCC class, just let me know. All right, so got a little winded, but again, top priority, get your projects turned in. Those are graded. Those are in place of your final. And so they're very important to get done. They are not going into the final exam category because for some people that would be devastating. All right, so I am keeping them simply in the test category, and a reminder on your homework passes. Take a picture of them sliced in half and send it to me. All right, I hope you have a great weekend, and you're getting some rest and your family's healthy. And I'll see you in class this week. Bye for now.